And welcome to another live stream watch long reaction. This afternoon, we're watching and reacting to Romania versus Canada, a international friendly. Canada plays their two friendlies against Romania and Wales, both in Europe this window. We start with the Romania game in Bucharest. Romania versus Canada. Can Canada bounce back from their absolute trash Gold Cup? Because it was. We might be a little bit behind because I'm watching third-party streaming-wise because Fox doesn't give a shit about this game, even though they can show it. Doesn't seem like anything's really stopping them from showing it on FS2 or Soccer Plus, but what do I know? But they are in Romania, Bucharest. Canada, the away team, of course, on both these games. I think they play in Wales, against Wales. So, there you go. But starting 11s are as follows. Teams are about to walk out as we speak. But we have our starting 11s. First of all, for Romania, we have in goal Horatio Moldovan. The back four we have Andre Ratiu. We have Virgil Gita. We have Andre Bursa, Bancu, Stanciu. We have Razvan Marin and Marius Marin in the midfield. And the front three of Denis Man, Luis Munteanu, and Alex Dobre for Romania. For Canada, in goal, we have Maxime Crepeau, thank the Lord. The back four of Segor, Derek Cornelius, Luc De Fugero, Richie Larea. The midfield four of Tejan Buchanan, Ishmael Kone, Stephen Eustachio, Ali Ahmed. And up top, we have Jonathan David and Tani Oluwaseyi for Canada. So, I'll take that. So, we're going to have a fun one, I hope, when it comes to this match. Should be an interesting one. "90 minutes of this match, Canada wearing their red, Romania wearing their yellow jerseys. Call me crazy, but don't Romania's numbers kind of look similar to Canada's on their shirt printing? They kind of do. Teams are walking out. Here we go. Promise David has not started this match. He's on the bench. Promise is on the bench. But at least Oluwaseyi's starting, so we'll take it. And it's a friendly, so. Could complain about more if I wanted to, but I won't. I would guess Canada's anthem gets played first, but score prediction, Canada 2, Romania 1. Here we go. Oh, Canada. Okay, hold on. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. All right. Romanian anthem next. This will be interesting. Of course, we'll also be live for Trinidad, Curacao later tonight. Also, a review for that. That is kind of cool that they're having somebody sing the anthem for Romania. How we doing, Captain? What's your prediction? 2-0 Canada. It's not on anything but TSN. So I'm third party streaming it. No American channels. It's not on any American channels. You got a third party stream it. Starting 11s. Moldovan, Ratiu, Gita, Bursa, Bancu, Marin, Stanciu, Man, Munteanu, and Dobre for Romania. I'm just third party streaming it. Well, I don't have Fubo TV, so. They'll be shaking hands. Center ref tonight is, we have no damn idea. Okay. Who you got winning? Canada. We play better during friendlies, so let's see if that changes. But I say Canada. Here we go. Canada's starting 11. We have Maxime Crepeau. The back four of Larea, Cornelius, Fougereau, Segor. The midfield four of Ahmed, Kone, Eustachio, Buchanan, and David and Oluwaseyi up top. Promise David on the bench. Matthew Chouanier on the bench. Jaquil Marshall-Ruddy on the bench. Junior Hoylett, for some reason, is still on this squad, and Jonathan David's back to wearing number 20. Well, that's good news for Canada. Seattle might just do it. I won't lie. After that Leafs Cup final, Seattle might just do it. Portland, I don't really have Miami winning the MLS Cup. I don't. So do that what you will. Seattle might just actually win MLS Cup this year. Wouldn't shock me. It has TSN. Well, cool. I got TSN 4 where I'm streaming, so that's good. Man, it's weird to see Jonathan David wearing number 20 again. It's been a little bit where he's been wearing the number 10, but thanks to Junior Hoylett, and we're off, and Canada's going forward automatically. And that's a free kick for Canada instantly. Instantly for Canada, they get a free kick. 0-0. Yeah, we're pretty much right on the money, by the way, when it comes to timing, which is crazy, but we'll take it. Not too far behind, as far as I know. Free kick for Eustachio. Lothar DeHaunt is the referee tonight. I don't know who that is, so I'll keep this interesting, I guess. Or I won't complain, I should say, unless he's a shit ref. Canada loses the ball. Throw in for Ali Ahmed. France plays today. Maybe I'll look into that, Risklander. France plays today. Okay. Oluwaseyi just went to Villarreal at the end of August, the 29th. From Minnesota. Italy plays today too, right? I think 45 minutes after this game starts. So if they start playing like shit, I'm sure I'm going to hear about it, won't I? 1 minute in. Romania have not qualified for the World Cup since 1998. They had a somewhat good Euros last year. They have not been the same since. Playing forward is Canada. Ali Ahmed to Larea, blocked away. Richie Larea took the shot, but it gets blocked. Eustachio does not get to the ball. And that'll be a free kick for Romania. And honestly, Canada looks much better with Eustachio already. So was that the problem? We got screwed by Porto then. Is what I'm figuring. Because Canada looked horrible at the Gold Cup without Eustachio, and Porto didn't let him go after they got eliminated from the Club World Cup. If you played that quarterfinal, things might have been different. And then they almost tried to sell him anyway. Free kick for Canada. Did the game start? Yes. Yes, it did. 0-0, 3 minutes in for Canada. Or 0-0, it's a tie. But Canada, Romania started 3 minutes in. This match could be a World Cup game, and I think Canada should win. From what I'm seeing, how we doing, William? This is the Canada I'm used to. Not what happened at the Gold Cup. No. No, let's not go there. Let's not go there. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I just want to see if Canada wins this game. Let's forget that Guatemala game ever happened. It's not good for my psyche, especially after last night. I might as well go rip off that World Cup qualifiers patch off the sleeve of Guatemala's jerseys, them shit kickers. You embarrass me. 4 minutes in. Why? Oh my God. Why are you such a gaslighter? Why are you such a gaslighter? It's better than the other. Either way. 0-0. I blame it on the fact Porto screwed us. You know what? No, I blame Porto. I don't blame anybody but Porto. They should have gave us Eustachio. If we don't have Eustachio, we're worse. As you watch this game, look, 4 minutes in, we're already better. Guess who's playing? Steven Eustachio! I've been saying it for years. He is the metronome of this team. Davies don't matter if we don't have Eustachio. Davies ain't the damn guy. You don't know ball. Hell, Davies honestly don't play well for Canada, but either way, you don't know ball. You don't know ball. If you think Davies is the reason we're good, you don't know ball. It's Steven Eustachio. He's the one we can't lose. And Porto went and bent us over a damn barrel. Said, oh, we'll let him play for you if we get eliminated from the Club World Cup. And then they don't let him go. Right before the Guatemala game, what happened? We lose to damn Guatemala. I think that game's different if Eustachio plays. I'm just saying. I blame Porto. And then they tried to sell him anyway. I blame Porto. I blame Porto. They wouldn't have been if Eustachio was there, and Schaffelberg's an idiot, or at least he was that day. Either way, I blame Porto for the Gold Cup. That's who I blame. Stop gaslighting me, Pacharo. Stop gaslighting me. No, I'm not. I'm only doing the Formula One Grand Prix on Sunday. I'm not doing the Patriots game. I'll be watching, I guess, at least Red Zone, but I'm not being live. I'm not going live for it. All you got's Formula One. If you don't wake up, well, tough shit. 7 minutes in. 0-0. Playing forward. Frankly, that's out for a throw-in for Romania. Frankly, if I wanted to go live for NFL game on Sunday afternoon, it would have been Steelers-Jets. I'm not saying the Patriots are going to lose. I am saying that Steelers-Jets is a better game. Frankly, I think they both play at 1 o'clock, though, so Kone or 12, either way. Ahmed playing it backwards. Yeah, they both play at 12. Playing forward. Ahmed over the top, but that's picked up. Yamal is an egotistical punk, is what he's turned out to be. I mean, hell, even his coach said he's turned out to be egotistical. Honestly, I don't understand how Messi is so humble. I won't even lie. Not that I'm shitting on him, but Messi, for some reason, is just so humble. Like, he's been told he's the best player of all time for 15, 16 years. And it's like, yeah, okay. Just gets his job done. Yamal's getting his head just absolutely blown up with helium. Playing forward, Canada has the ball. They talk about the Pedro de la Vega thing. Is that what you're saying, Rory? Which they totally said was bullshit, by the way. Messi didn't say anything to Pedro de la Vega of the sort, from what I've heard. 10 minutes in. Not that Pedro de la Vega was ever going to end up on the Argentinian national team, but not that he ever was. But playing forward 10 minutes in. Nil-nil. Yeah, it's failure if we lose. And Pacharo might actually be right. Free kick for Canada. Oh, really? Free kick for Canada. Let's see what it is. 10 minutes in. I am a little bit behind. Ahmed Eustachio standing over it. Draw is honestly a failure too, but at least I'll take a draw. At least I could live with that. Ball crossed in, header, goal, goal, Jonathan David. Jonathan David heads it in. 10 minutes in, and it's 1-0 Canada. What a ball in by Ali Ahmed. And Jonathan David scores for Canada. What do you know? What do you know? 0-1 for Canada. Jonathan David with a header. Beautiful. I can only call it when I see it. Jonathan David, through his legs too. Ali Ahmed with a beautiful ball over the top. Jonathan David nutmegs the keeper with a header. Boom. Lovely. Lovely. 1-0 Canada. Jonathan David scores. Ali Ahmed with the assist. And we are off. That's what we needed. 11:37. 0-1 Canada, the 11th minute. Okay, that's... Yep. Okay. All right. We'll take it. Canada versus Romania. No, we're not playing Roma. I mean, Quebec does love the sport, yes. I think Ontario, at least the Toronto area, does have a lot of passionate football, soccer fans, people, players. Quebec does have a high amount of, maybe as a province, yeah, I would say. I don't know about Ontario completely as a province, or they don't seem to have the same passion as the full-on province of Quebec. But the GTA, I believe the greater Toronto area, the 905, they're a very passionate area of football. They have a very good amount of players coming from that area. Hamilton, Toronto, Saga, it's there. Richie Larea has the ball, free kick the other way. But I think Quebec as a province is probably the province that has the most complete backing of the sport. The Toronto area and 905 as well definitely are very passionate though, as well though, I would say. TSN 1 and 4, because that's the stream I have is 4. League 1 Ontario. We're laughing at Man United this season. Well, hey, as long as Canada's scoring goals, I don't care how they do it. I don't care how they do it. But they could score goals on anything but a set piece as well. That's the difference. All Arsenal can score goals on is set pieces. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's a handball against Canada. Free kick for Romania. Damn, Eustachio, damn. Respect. Now, I will say, if you had a problem, it's a friendly, so it's not as bad, but if both sides of you were fighting, it is what it is. I understand it. Even though if Italy played Canada, I'd still root for Canada, but playing forward, which is actually kind of funny. Next year with USA, Canada. Honestly, I think America could beat Man United for sure. But I will say this. Actually, no. Well, honestly, the Japan-Canada games were the ones where I was the most conflicted. Those games were the ones where I was the most conflicted. I won't even lie. Yes, I want Japan to beat Mexico. And frankly, I want Japan to beat the USA as well. I know I'm all CONCACAF, but when it comes to Japan, See, that's how conflicted I was when Japan played Canada. I rooted for Canada, but I wasn't so mad if Japan won. Canada won one and Japan won the other. Canada got their shit rocked the second time, but that was Bielo's fault. Either way. You don't even have Japanese blood, Ryan. Yeah, my mom still lived there for 4 years, though, when she was in high school. So it counts. At least when I speak the language, I don't sound like a gaijin. Because I know how to speak the language. It works for me. My mom lived there for 4 years when she was in high school. It counts. I may not have Japanese blood, but my mom lived there for 4 years. And she raised me with a lot of respect for the culture and the respect for the country. So, and also, I know the language, so it works. It counts. I might as well have Japanese blood, is my point. I might as well. 17 minutes in. I might as well. Either way. Playing forward, cleared away. Hey, you know what? Honestly, I'll let Pochettino have this. No complaints. He's right, though. MLS players, there are some MLS players that deserve to be on U.S. roster over some European players. There are some European leagues that are not better than MLS. Like, they're even at worst. And some of the leagues that these players go to are not as good as MLS, or they're even. So, you know what? Like the Eredivisie, I mean, the Dutch league is even to MLS in my eyes. It is. If you're playing better in MLS than a guy playing in the Dutch league, I think you should be able to go to the team. Hell, same thing for Canada when it comes to the MLS Canadian teams and Canadian players. If you're playing in MLS and you're playing better than a dude in the Dutch league or the Belgian league, you should be called up. But it's not a Canada problem. We have half of our rosters MLS players and half our rosters European players. You don't see us having problems. At least when Eustachio plays. You don't see us having problems. You don't see us having problems. Frankly. Korea, yes. Japan, no. Actually, they might lose both. I still think they have a better chance of beating Korea, though. Actually, no, I'm going to be real. Draw against Korea, lose against Japan. Mexico will also lose to Japan. Probably not as bad as the USA, though. Man, I wish Canada was playing Japan. But we're over in Europe. Shit. Okay. 19th minute. Throw in. Header. Cleared away. How we doing, Henry? Japan should beat both, though. All right, I'd take that. Yes, I'll be doing watch-alongs for both Japan games. So when Mexico plays Japan, I will also be live for Mississippi State, Arizona State, leading into the Mexico-Japan game, but it will be a double. Same thing as when Trinidad plays Jamaica, USA plays Japan that same evening, so there'll be a double there as well, but I will be paying attention to both matches. There you go. What about the Korean games? I don't care, frankly. Canada's leading 1-0. I think there's CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers that are going on those nights, but those are meaning more than those get me more views than USA versus Korea, I'm sure. Playing forward is Romania. Don't tell me Romania scored. Or don't tell me I'm that far behind either, but I guess I am. Playing it back. Ooh, here comes Romania. Good tackle. Canada playing forward. Eustachio. They break easily. Here comes Canada. Oh, Buchanan. Buchanan slows up. What are we doing? Kone. Playing backwards. Ali Ahmed has the ball. Shot, goal. Steals it from the goalie and he slots it home. Oh my God. 2-0 Canada. What a press. Ali Ahmed, what a goal. 0-2. Lovely. What a press. I mean, I'm not. I mean, good for Ollie, but man, that goalkeeper just went brain dead for like 5 seconds there. Like, I mean, Ollie was on his ass, but that was brain dead. I don't know whether to be. I don't know. I don't know. Should I say that was all Ollie, or was that the goalie being brain dead, or is it both? We are friendly FC for sure. Jesus. How we doing, Connor? 2-0 Canada. Exactly. Ali Ahmed scored for Canada. Pressed the keeper, stole the ball, and then boom. I was just saying that 20 minutes ago. If Porto didn't bend us over a barrel, we would have won the Gold Cup. You're lucky, Guatemala. You're lucky, you bunch of shit kickers. You're lucky. You're lucky. That means farmer, by the way. Shit kickers are a type of boots farmers wear, and it means farmer, by the way, just to be clear. It kind of works for Guatemala because they have a very agricultural culture as well. Ironically, it works, but either way, it works because Guatemala has a very agricultural culture. Either way. Also, you could use it as a football insult that they were kicking like shit. Either way, it works both ways. Either way, I had to explain the joke just to cover my own. Either way. 24th minute, 2-0. The goal was scored 22nd minute. There we go. 0-2. But either way, we would have won. Oh, yeah, that was bad. That was honestly worse. Yeah, I'm watching on a third-party stream. Yeah, I know I'm behind. Corner for Canada. I can't help it. Maybe I'll try to get it closer at half. It was that, like, 35-second freaking buffering moment that probably threw me behind so much because it didn't start this way. Cross in. Header. Shot blocked away. Either way, Stockiel played for Canada. We would have been just fine. They'll get a new one for the World Cup. I'm sure of it. They won't get screwed this time, right? They're hosting the tournament. Honestly, I'm going to miss this one, though. I love this jersey. And honestly, the away jersey, too. I'm going to miss this one. But you know what? There's no way we'll have a better kit than this for the World Cup. There's no way. Well, at least we're hosting it. Yeah, that's the good news. They're not going to do much for us that's creative, though. Yeah, but what about the jersey you're wearing? That was creative. I mean, good point. You would think that since we're hosting the World Cup, we got a creative jersey, but I don't know. You would think. Oh, yeah, you said Morocco, Portugal was your favorite hate watch. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, there you go. You sure won the 2014 World Cup final? The worst day of your life? I hope he plays for Canada. He won't. BKL, the only way I can watch this game is third-party streaming because Fox Sports does not give a shit about this game, turns out. And I don't have Fubo TV. I have YouTube TV, so. Even though, if you look at the schedule of Fox Soccer Plus and FS2, they could have showed this game, but they didn't. I also don't have VIX. I don't watch enough telenovelas to have VIX. I mean, yeah, I watch a lot of Mexican football, but I don't. Playing forward. .27th minute. And that's a dirty tackle, but that'll be a free kick for Canada. The Europeans would say they're not taking friendly seriously. Canada's taking friendly seriously. We're friendly FC, damn it. Don't you know we're supposed to be winning this game? It'd be a problem if we weren't. Now, if it was in the World Cup, we'd probably be losing because we don't know how to win anything but friendlies. Or, I don't know. Or maybe we're just good against teams that were better than us. or at least equal to us. We suck against teams that are lower than us. That's probably what it is. The 28th minute. David. Header. That's out for a corner. 29 minutes, 2-0 Canada. Damn good performance so far. I think Canada's been damn good so far. I'm very happy with how they're playing. This is the Canada I want to see. Yep. The stream I have is TSN 4, but it's TSN. That's good. 29th minute. Cross in. Header. Brought down. Oh, Jonathan can't get the shot off. No. 29th minute. Oh. Cleared away, and Romania can break here. Ahmed. Honestly, can we just play European teams from now on? Can we? We always win these. Can we just play European teams from now on? Honestly, at this point, can we? I mean, they're winning, so it's good. You know what sucks is Maxime Crepeau's barely had to do anything. Oh, God. What is the games he's been getting put in this year? The games he's got put in this year, he's done nothing. Ukraine, he had to do nothing. Here, he's doing nothing because he hasn't had a chance to make a save. It hurts. Yay, Dane St. Clair is going to be the starter for this team because Jesse Marsh really does want that man to be the starter, doesn't he? He really does. It's getting a little bit too eerie for me. Like, he knows that Ukraine and Romania are the less dangerous of the teams they've played in the windows that they're splitting the frickin' goalies. Or is it just played out that way, ironically? I don't know. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. I don't know. You're wrong. My point is, Jesse, you're wrong. Dane St. Clair is not a good national goalie. He might be good for Minnesota, but he's not good for Canada. And he still sucks at penalty shootouts. Did you not watch the Leagues Cup? Oh, I would have been pissed if he won one of those shootouts, especially after the Gold Cup. 32nd minute. We know, Alex. We know. Yes. Yes. And we play Colombia in November, I think. Wait, no, we play Australia. Hold on. No. I think we play Ecuador in November. We play Australia and Colombia in October. I think Ecuador and Paraguay might be November, though. I know we're playing one of them in November. That was confirmed. I know that one was confirmed. The question is, I know that one was confirmed for November, but I think maybe Paraguay is the other one, yeah. If they do confirm a second one. Next month is Australia and Colombia. Australia and Montreal and Colombia in Red Bull, New Jersey. They're playing at Red Bull Stadium to play Colombia. And then November, I think, is Paraguay and Ecuador. I know they confirmed one of them. That being, I think, Paraguay. No, Ecuador. That being Ecuador. Yep. Yeah, I think that's where you were going with it. Ecuador is, November. And then I think the second game probably would be Paraguay. Unless they find maybe an Asian team to come over. But I guess they're still working out the next one, the other one. Could be Paraguay is probably their fallback option, I would say. That's probably their safe option, but I think they probably want to go get a team to come over or they go to a U.S. stadium to play another team that's not CONMEBOL. But I think Paraguay is the safe option there. Because I think they will play 2 games in November. I don't think they're just going to play 1 game. It's weird that the second one isn't, but I think they're trying to get some worked out. It won't be. I don't think a European team will come over here till March, though. I don't. Because I think Romania still has to play qualifiers this window. I think this is just their open date, which is why they got to play each other. Same with Wales. So, I'm glad they got those friendlies, but it's better than what it used to be. Remember the days of Canada barely having any friendlies? And if they were, it was just some random game. I will tell you, I'm so glad they actually get friendlies now. And that they win them. You could say, well, it does help they're actually at the World Cup, but the Canadian Soccer Association's very much been cleaned up as well from their bullshit that they used to peddle. I'm glad they actually get friendlies. I remember the days where they never got a friendly, or it was very rare. And if it happened, it was basically them being Appalachian State. They got paid to go places to get punked. They got paid to go and get punked by even teams like Romania. No disrespect, but it's true. I'm not saying that exactly happened, but, go to like Italy to get punked by Italy. I think that did happen, though. Either way. Feels like, I think I might be tripping, but I think that did happen. Either way. And the women's team had friendlies, but, that was because they were actually good. People wanted to play the women's team. So normally it was the other way around. Canada, I don't know if they paid, but they certainly allowed teams to come over to get punked by the Canadian women's team. I don't think they paid. Shot save! But teams certainly wanted to play the Canadian women's team, so teams came over to Canada to get punked. I don't think that really happens. Well, I mean, they still want to play them, but they get good friendlies too. I don't think the CSA paid a damn dime. Like, they pocketed everything they got. But I remember free kick for Romania. If the men weren't playing a Gold Cup or World Cup qualifiers, they weren't playing for the most part. The women, if you heard Canada playing a friendly, it was probably the women. I remember the days where that was the case. So it's much better now, is all I'm saying. Much better. Getting sprayed on the leg. With what? I ain't too sure. Oh, that's awesome. There's going to be a John Cena, Sami Zayn match on SmackDown tonight. Oh, that's awesome. I know Cena's not. I don't think it's a title match. I want him to win the IC title, but yay. Well, at least I'm recording SmackDown and I'll watch it after this game. The games tonight are over. So. Also, good news, if you care about Formula One, Oscar Piastri was 4th place. No, it's still 2-0, 40th minute. But if they did, I'll see it in about 2 minutes. Maybe less. Playing forward is Canada. It's still 2-0. Playing forward is Canada. Oluwaseyi wide. There you go. But Oscar Piastri, the second free practice, he was 4th place on timing. Lando was 1st. Leclerc and Sainz were 3rd, 2nd and 3rd, and Lewis Hamilton was P5. Hell, we may not even have to have Oscar Piastri have his engine blow or him crash into the wall or get crashed into the wall by Lance Stroll when he's getting lapped for Lando to close the gap. All he has to do is win and hope to hell that the Ferraris finish on the podium. I love it. Let's hope that happens. But if Oscar's engine went boom, I'm not going to complain. I should say pop. Boom sounds bad. If his engine goes pop, I won't complain. And he just DNFs instead of finishes 4th. I won't complain. Lando for the World Drivers' Championship. I want justice. That Ferrari ain't going to win it. I'll start rooting for Ferrari again next year. At least when it comes to the World Drivers' title. The most I'll root for Ferrari is 2nd and 3rd place for the rest of the year. But yeah. Today, next weekend or on Sunday, I want Lando 1st. The 2 Ferrari guys, 2nd and 3rd. I don't really care which order. I'd prefer Leclerc 2nd, Hamilton 3rd, but I really could care less about the order. 42nd minute. If you want to see how that plays out, Sunday morning, 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern. We'll be live for it. The review actually did pretty good for either way. I was talking about like the earlier, like the mid-2000s, 2010s for Canada soccer. That's what I was talking about. How much of an absolute shit show the CSA was before Kevin Blue. That's what I was talking about. Remember Unattached FC? Like half the Canada roster were unattached. Remember that? Remember those days? Yeah, it's so much better now is my point. Luke de Fugero gets a yellow card, 44th minute. '44th minute. Oh, clearance cleared away. Final minute of the regular 45. '44th minute. You know what's crazy? Like, I think the problem now is that the NHL has announced that the cap circumvention, the LTIR loophole, has been closed for this year's playoffs. That's the problem. If they didn't do that, you might get it. But either way, like they said a year early, they're going to close the me. I don't know if you've noticed this, but I love to root for teams that make me feel pain. Leafs, TFC, Ferrari, Mississippi State, Canada at times. I love rooting for teams that make me feel pain. I don't know if you've noticed that, but Leafs fan. I'm a Leafs fan. It hurts. 3 minutes of stoppage time. 0-2. Yeah, I was saying if you're going to trade Carey Price's contract, it might affect teams you might trade him to. That was the point. Which means you're in a very bad position trying to trade his deal to clear that money off the books if you really don't it really doesn't affect you. Like, it may open you up to sign another player if you traded his money off the books, but it's not like you're right up against the cap like a certain other team used to be. Before that, their problem child went to a certain town that loves slots and blackjack and hookers. Not that he would indulge in the hookers, but he might indulge in the blackjack and slots. I don't know. And certainly the people around him definitely would indulge in the blackjack and slots and hookers. When they're not trying to tell people to shut the hell up about his camp. I don't know. Just a hunch. Just a hunch. Just a hunch. '47th minute. Just a hunch. Yes, that was a Vegas joke. Come on. Y'all legit y'all can't add 2 and 2 together, can you? Y'all legit can't, can you? What city's known for blackjack, slots, and hookers? Vegas! The problem child, Mitch Marner. Come on, it wasn't that hard to figure it out. Halftime, it's 0-2. Halftime, 0-2 for Canada. We'll take it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this pen's starting to run out. With that being said, we'll take a short break in the half, talk about the stats, get this one going. Canada leading 2-0. You love it. You love to see it. So we'll take a short break. With that being said, we'll take a short break, talk about the stats, get this one going. 45 more minutes, and then we review it. Well, plus the 15 at halftime. Either way, sit tight, be back. 2-0 Canada. We're back for the stats, the half, 2-0, and go Canada, go. Yes. With that being said, we got stats of the half here. 56% possession to 44% possession. We have 4 shots to 9, 1 shot on goal to 4, 0 big chances to 2, 195 accurate pass to 138, 88% pass accuracy to 88% pass accuracy to 81% pass accuracy. We have 9 fouls to 13, 1 corner to 3, 4 shots to 9. We have 1 shot on goal to 4. We have 222 pass to 171, 88% pass accuracy to 81% pass accuracy. We have 10 throws to 11, 6 touches the opposition box to 12, 0 offside to 1, 0 yellow cards to 1, 0 red cards, 0, 0-2 at the half. And honestly, for me, Canada's been the way better team. They've been the way better team. Stronger, tougher, outplaying them, outpressing them. They've done everything they've needed to do to win this game and honestly dominate it. I don't think Romania's had a chance in hell, frankly, against Canada. I don't think they have. I think Canada is outplaying them, dominating them, outpressing them, out-forwarding them, everything you could ask for. They're better. They're better so far. That's the way I'd put it. But we'll see how this goes. You think Miami's going to destroy? No. I mean, well, no, they are. They are, I should say. Well, we'll see how the second half goes. Yeah. Yeah. Pratt Man! It's Pratt Man! Pratt Man! No, it's Pratt Man! Pratt Man! It's Pratt Man! And Greece 2-0. Well, good for them. Pratt Man! You doing the Jamaica game? I'm doing the Trinidad game tonight. If you're asked about the Jamaica-Trinidad game, yes, I'll be live for it. It'll be a double with the USA-Japan game, but yes, I'll be live for the Jamaica game. When they play Trinidad, of course, if that's what you're asking. Tonight, just Trinidad, Curacao. Second half will start very soon. 2 minutes to the start of the second half. Prattman. That's just the way I see it, though, frankly. Exactly. I'm live for the Trinidad game tonight, and we'll review that. Then I'll be live for Trinidad's game against Jamaica this window. So, 45 more minutes to go. Which, by the way, the Trinidad game's just on Paramount Plus tonight if you're in the USA. Just to be clear. Chicken frankfurters? Huh? No. 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 Nope. Chicken frankfurters. No, you're out of your mind. You're outside your mind. No. Second half, here we go. Three-0 Greece. Well, good for y'all. Speaking of, how's Italy doing? Let's find out. 0-0, 22 minutes in against Estonia at home. I figured that the fact you're so happy about the Greece game. And also, I know there's a big Greek diaspora in Toronto, just like Portuguese and Italian. Toronto is legitimately a melting pot. Like, you want to talk about melting pot cities? Toronto's one of them. I mean, you have the Greek diaspora, the Jamaican diaspora, the Italian diaspora, the Portuguese diaspora, the... Is there a Trini diaspora there? Honestly, you name something, there probably is a diaspora there in Toronto. Let's just put it like that. Huh? Confederation Cup rumor? Yes, I mean, it's Bethune-Cookman. They're trash. Miami's definitely winning. I don't know if they're kicking their ass. Oh, yeah, tomorrow is Saturday. Holy shit. And we're off the second half 2-0. Holy. It does not feel like tomorrow's Saturday. I'll legit say that. '46 minute. Yes. Yes, I do. Which is part of the reason why I'm recording SmackDown. Because there's also that Costa Rica or Trinidad Curacao match I have to cover, playing as soon as SmackDown's on. I have to. So, do that what you will. Canada's already on. Romania, like what on rice already. Who would have known? Who would have known? Moldovan to take the goal kick for Romania, 47th minute. Do you think Miami should score at least 50? Against Bethune-Cookman, yeah. If Carson Beck's as good as he showed last week, yeah, they definitely should. If he's a fraud, I'm going to be pissed. I want Miami to score 50. I do. Or more. Because that makes Notre Dame look better. Playing forwards Canada, Kone in no man's land. Shot. Saved. Playing forward, 48th minute. 2-0 Canada. Forty-ninth minute. Forty-ninth minute. Forty-ninth minute. Canada. Corner for Romania. Romania, let's see what they do here. Crossed in. Saved by Crepeau. His first big job of the day, and there's a fight. A scrap in the box. Caught it. Got bodied, but he caught it. '50th minute. 40 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Jonathan David has the ball. Jonathan David, who's had a pretty solid start to the season with Juventus, by the way, just so you know. 2 appearances, 1 goal. Also scored against Atalanta in a friendly. Scored against Bama. Did not score against Genoa, but, you know, do that what you will. I think that's a soft foul. Cornelius gets called for the foul. 52nd minute, yellow card for Cornelius. Oh. Man, what a press by Ali Ahmed back in the first half there. '53rd minute. '53rd minute. Playing forward is Canada. They get the ball back. Now they're playing forward. Here comes Canada. 53rd minute. Pushed off the ball. Lurea playing forward. That's going to be picked up. And that'll be a goal kick. Yeah, I think they emptied the tank a bit too quickly. I'm not going to lie. I think they emptied the tank a bit too quickly. They gave it all that first half, not realizing they have to play 2 halves. I want some subs. Let's make some subs. Let's make some subs. I mean, they know they ain't playing all the 90 minutes. There is subs to be used, and you can use as many as you want. So that's the good news. But, yeah, I think they gave all they could that first half, which amazing performance. Second half does not look the same. I will agree. Let's throw on Jaquil. Hoylett. Chouanier, Saliba, Promise David. That'd be nice. Don't take off Eustachio, but other than that, 55th minute. Fifth minute. Huh. 56th minute. Of course, Buchanan scored a hat trick on August 24th. It's not October yet. August 24th against Girona, who used to be a good club. Not exactly the same. Shot wide. Goal kick for Crepeau. 56th minute. 0-2 for Canada. Headed on. 57 minutes. Goal kick, 57 minutes. '58 minute. Good tackle. Barely could tell what happened because that damn ad board, but okay. 4-0 Greece. Good for them. You know, I'd love to see them make the World Cup. I'd love to see Greece make the World Cup. It's been a long time since Greece. Well, I wouldn't say. We're on the big stage. Yeah, that's a good word for it. I mean, they shocked the world in 2004. Playing forward. Yellow card. Stanciu gets a yellow card. Free kick for Canada. I'd love to see Greece back on the big stage, even if they don't win this time. I want to see some fight, which I think that's what they do, so. Is Canada doing well? Yeah, they're winning 2-0. They're a little bit more leggy in this half, but I think they played very, very hard when it came to the first half. I think they emptied the tank. And now they're kind of paying for it. But other than that, they're the better team, especially over the first half. Romania hadn't really had a shot in hell, even if we've looked leggy. Yeah, I think Canada has dominated this game. Cornelius may take the free kick. Huh. Interesting. 60th minute. Cornelius takes the free kick off the wall. We're kicking their ass so bad, we just let Cornelius take a free kick, which, I mean, he wasn't so bad at it, but, you know. It depends if you would rather put it off the wall or put it over the bar. Do that what you will. Speaking of, Italy is still drawing 0-0. Oh, Lord. '60th minute. 0-2. Tanase coming on for Romania. 29 minutes to go. Stanciu is off for Tanase. Banku is off for Chipku. Popescu on for Bursa. Looks like Nathan Saliba is about to come on for Canada. Honestly, I would have too. I'm worried. Man, Italy, they might actually suck. Man, if they somehow miss the World Cup here, I'm on flip. .62 minutes in. Canada leads 2-0. We'll see them make their subs soon. .63 minute. Playing forward. Romania shot past the post. Be a goal kick. Ooh, Romania almost had one there finally. 63rd minute. Canada's trying to play this one out, I would say. Jaden Nelson and Nathan Saliba coming on for Canada. For Ali Ahmed and Ishmael Kone. All right. Ali Ahmed got the second goal from his heavy press. And Canada's winning 2-0. They're starting to make some subs, which they need to do. Nathan Saliba and Jaden Nelson. 64 minutes in. Of course, there's no limit to the subs you can make because this is friendly. Dude's got a chip on his shoulder. But you got to know the time and place. I'm sorry. It's a friendly. You're going to come off. You're going to come off. Very likely so. I don't know if they will. Speaking of teams that hurt me, yeah, Italy, there you go. They caused me pain too. I almost forgot. 65th minute. Like Kone's got a big chip on his shoulder. He's complaining, but you got to know the time and place. And the time and place is not now, kid. 66th minute. $66 minutes in. 2-0 Canada. Good steal. Fougereau, ball pushed out for a throw. 44 minutes, 0-0. Goal kick for Crepeau. $67th minute. Crepeau with the ball. Plays it forward. Canada brings it down. Eustachio. Larea. 67 minutes. Saliba. Segor. DeFugero. Cornelius. 68 minutes in. Buchanan. What a save there. What a save by Crepeau, man. Man, whew. Wow. Dane St. Clair would never. I'm sorry. He would never. Wow. What a save. Man, I thought we were screwed when that ball got crossed in. I'm not going to lie. Headed away. Wow. Why does Jesse want St. Clair? Like, seriously, after that. See, at least Crepeau had some work to do, and he made an amazing 10-bell save that Dane St. Clair would never make. But no, he sucks in MLS, or he has form problems in MLS. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? 70 minutes. 0-0 at the half between Italy and Estonia. I want to smack my head into a wall. I want to smash my head into a wall. Eustachio's down. Don't tell me he's completely injured. That would not be good. Please tell me he's just cramping up or he took a bad tackle and he'll be fine. Don't. Ooh. '71st minute. I am so worried. I hope. And if Eustachio did do his ACL, just to be clear, he would be back in May. So he would be back by the World Cup if he did do his ACL, just to be clear. He's up. He's hopping around, so that's good news. I don't think he'd be hopping around like that if he tore his ACL, so it's not that bad. Yeah, he couldn't be doing any of these drills if he tore his ACL. Okay, we're fine. Eustachio's fine, at least. Not torn ACL. Fine. The drills they're having him do, he would not be able to do if he blew his ACL, so that's good. Just to be clear, at this point, you don't want it to be worst case, but you got to be like, is this the worst case? 73rd minute. There we go. Two-0 for Canada, 73rd minute. Yep, that's where we are. Goal kick for Crepeau. Matrita. Oh, look, Alexandru Matrita. Former NYCFC player. Hey, where are you, BKL? Alexandru Matrita's coming on for Romania. Huh. What do you know? Alexandru Matrita's coming on for Romania. Huh, that's interesting. Good for him. Playing in China and still playing for Romania. Good for him. 74th minute. No, I knew he was Romanian. I just didn't think he was on the national team. Dude's playing in China. I mean, he is MLS level, so I mean, I guess it's fair he's playing Canada. But either way, I talk all that shit. He's going to score on us. I need to shut up, don't I? Probably. 75th minute. I was like, oh. It's not my fault that he has barely been talked about since he left MLS. Huh. '76th minute. Corner for Canada. Cross in. Saved. Damn, Will Rogers, who used to play for Mississippi State, just retired from football. Gridiron football, that being. So, why couldn't the Argos just sign him? Still a better quarterback than Arbuckle. Honestly, he's a better quarterback than Chad Kelly. And playing forward, 77th minute. Morocco's winning, which that means they're at the World Cup. Canada 3. How behind am I? Buchanan. 77 minutes. Buchanan has the ball. Buchanan plays it to Segura. He plays it forward. This will be Canada's third. Eustachio, who's back on. Thank the Lord. Eustachio plays it through. Jonathan David has the ball. Has no room to play it. Jaden Nelson. Jaden Nelson to Segura. Plays it forward. Segura! Goal! Goal! What a shot! The layback, and he scores. The cutback gets laid back to him, and he pops it home. 3-0 Canada. Man, how good is he? He honestly made that play, and in the end, I know Rio happy. I know Rio's happy that Segura scored. I know he's happy. Makes the run, plays the ball forward, gets it laid off to him by Luache, and he slots it home. He created the play from way deep, gets up there, gives the assist, plays it to a Luache. Luache lays it back. Segura just layers it past, and it's 3-0 Canada. Glad Crepeau is playing well. I wish Jesse would take a damn note, but I don't think he will. 77th minute. 0-3. I don't know if you noticed this, but every goal we've scored has been 11 minutes, 22 minutes, 77 minutes. It's been double. Like a double number. A pair number. Well, good for them. I'm happy for Morocco. But, man, he good. He could have played for Toronto, too, but they didn't scout him. They let him go to Europe. At least Canada has him. '79 minutes. Jonathan David is off and Tajon Buchanan is off. Junior Hoylett is on. So Jonathan David is off for Junior Hoylett. And Tajon Buchanan's off. I see 24. Promise David is on. Promise David is on for Tajon Buchanan. Segor. Oluwaseyi. It was the give and go. Well, Oluwaseyi played it to him. Give and go. So much. Well, yeah, but I'll take 3-0. Shot save. Wait, hold on. First goal, 10 minutes later. Holy shit, you're right. It should be 4-0 at 88, yeah. 79th minute. In theory, you're right. That was a well-worked play throughout the whole team, though. Let's be real. Well-worked play throughout the whole team for Canada. Well-worked play. Absolutely amazing. Why couldn't Eustachio wasn't there. That's my only argument. That's the only thing that makes sense. Why couldn't Canada do this at the Gold Cup? Eustachio wasn't there. That is my only argument. That's the only thing that makes sense. The only reason Canada did not play like this at the Gold Cup was because Eustachio wasn't there. That's got to be the answer. That has to be the answer. Or we just can't play against teams that are worse than us. I don't know which. It's either or both. Free kick for Canada. Basong coming on for Tani Oluwaseyi. Jesse, are you smoking crack? 81st minute. 9 minutes plus stoppage time. It's fine. We're going to win. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to win. We're going to win. Zoran Basong is on for Tani Oluwaseyi. And looks like Joel Waterman's coming on as well, who now plays for the Chicago Fire. Luc De Fougereau off too. I think they got the numbers mixed up, but Basong ain't a forward either. Waterman ain't a forward either. So even though he's tall, 82nd minute. Who now plays for the Chicago Fire, Joel Waterman. Free kick for Cornelius. Or no, it's Hoylett. Hoylett shot save. That was actually pretty good. That was actually pretty good. Either way, Junior Hoylett actually had a good free kick there. Kind of wish that went in. With that being said, 83 minutes. (3-0) Canada. Let's see if they score at the 88th minute. Or it stays 3-0. Cross in. Saliba. High angle ball. That's going to go out for a goal kick. 83 minutes. (84 minutes). (84 minutes of 90). (84 minutes). 3-0. Sorescu coming on for Romania for Ratiu. 85 minutes. Five minutes plus stoppage time to go. Canada winning 3-0. And you know what? I'm pretty damn happy about it. Pretty damn solid game. 57-43 on possession. That sort of makes sense. Especially after this half. That makes sense. '86 minute. '87 minutes. Thoughts on Gianluigi to City, Ederson to Fenerbahce. I mean, Gianluigi Donnarumma is not a Pep goalie. I'll tell you that right now. Ederson, he's not that good anymore, so Fenerbahce is about his level. Donnarumma going to City, I feel like, is them trying to paper over a crack that really, I won't say wasn't there, but they definitely could have just put Moreno, Stefan. They could have put him in there. And Ortega, yeah. Ortega, they could have put him in there and they would have been fine. And Trafford is their backup. I think this is them overcompensating for a horrible season that honestly might not get much better. Or I should say, things might not get much better. Mourinho could arrive in MLS. I mean, where else can he go besides coaching Portugal at this point? 88-minute free kick for Romania. It's either MLS or Portugal as a national team. '88th minute. Playing forward. '89 minutes. That'll be 3-0 Canada. Player down. That'll be a free kick for Romania, it looks like. '89th minute. Header out for a goal kick. 30 minutes to go. Or 30 seconds to go, I should say, plus stoppage time. 3-0 Canada. Solid performance. Clean sheet. You'll live with it. We'll take it. Ten seconds for the stoppage time. Goal kick. $90 minutes. Goal kick taken. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Let's see how much we get that clean sheet. Damn, I'm not too, well, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I think I figured it out. 28 seconds in, 2.5 minutes to go. Just don't let Romania score. Don't let them score. That would hurt. Don't let them score. Matrita. Be funny if it was him, though. Good tackle. Matrita shot over the bar. 1 minute down, 2 to go. Really, they're fighting for the ball. Come on now. 91 minutes. Former NYC player. Yeah, we already covered that. Halfway through stoppage time. Goal kick. 91-30. Halfway through stoppage time. Jonathan David, or Promise David, I should say, headed that. Shot, what a save. One minute to go. Basong. 45 seconds. 40. Plays it back to Capot. 30 seconds to go. 92-30. 30 seconds to go. $20. Pushes him out. Throw in. Promise David took a damn good shot there. Full time. Full time. Full time. It is 3-0 for Canada, or 0-3 for Canada. Canada gets the win. Pretty dominant performance, all things considered. We'll take the win. 3-0, 0-3. They beat Romania. As easy as you like. There we go. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you within the hour for the review of this match. And also, 6:55 tonight, Central, 7:55 Eastern, will be live for Trinidad versus Curacao. We will review that one as well. We'll review that game as well. So 2 reviews today, 1 more live. We'll be live at 6:55, but we got to get this review done for the Canada game, and we'll be back later for Trinidad and Curacao. We'll take the win. With that being said, I'll see you later. I'm Ron, and I'm out. Peace. See you.